Hey besties, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, according to the time you are coming across this video. To our new subscribers, thanks for joining the family, and to our OGs, thank you guys so much. And to you who just be coming across our channel or our videos for the first time, welcome to this one, besties. According to the title, I know you already understand the things we are going to be talking about on this video. On this video today, I'm going to be sharing with you guys 5 cultural shock that shocked me when I arrived here in Italy. In case you do not understand the title so well, it actually means, as you know, I am a Nigerian who is currently based here in Italy. I will just dive down to the 5 key cultural shock, like what I find different from what I grew up to understand as a Nigerian who was living in Nigeria before now. Number 1 is the language barrier. You understand, in case you are not from Nigeria, let me say it in a way that you can relate. At least if you are from a country where they speak French, some of them might think they still speak English. Just like Nigeria, where I come from, we have different tribes and different languages, but the general language for communication is English. Do you get it? So I kind of thought that when I get here in Italy, at least I knew they speak Italian, sorry, but I thought like I also get people who can also speak English or relate in English. I don't know if you understand me, but it's a no. The only place or the only way you will hear the Italians speak English is when it's like maybe you are being irrational with them, or maybe you are insulting them with English to them. They will tell you they understand what you said. Apart from that, nothing. You go to their shop, they speak Italian. You go to the hospital, their health center or hospital or healthcare facility, they speak Italian. Even to their banks, they speak Italian. When you tell them, do you understand English? Before you see, out of 10, 100% of Italian, like 100 of Italian, you can hardly get 5 people who can relate, like relate very well in English. Not just when I'm not just speaking one English or saying how are you and all that. I mean somebody who can talk to you, who can like communicate with you in English from A to Z. I have not seen that. That's the first cultural shock. All right, the language different, like the language barrier, the non-speaking English. It's killing. Sorry, it's killing, because you have to not just learn the language by force. You have to learn it because it is necessity if you have to cope, and it's not funny at all. The second cultural shock is this: the way they use Google Map, like the way they use map to navigate any, like all their direction or where you are supposed to be headed. Like in Nigeria, sorry, I'm using Nigeria. Don't come and tell me I'm using Nigeria too much in this video. That's because that's where I'm from. The difference is this: when you are a Nigerian, or when I used to live in Nigeria, if I'm going to a place where I don't know, or a place where I have never been to, it's just for me to take a taxi. And when we get to a place where we don't know, we'll just ask bros or auntie, please, do you know so place? They will describe for you willingly. You get, human being is our map. Let me just use it. You may just use that general quote. We navigate life in Nigeria with like, help me, I help you. But in Italy, no. They navigate their journey or life basically with their phones. You get, they ask Google about anything. They ask, like, it's you and your phone. Basically, you and your phone is best, because even though you choose to ask somebody you see on the street that where is this or where is that, the person will end up giving you, he or she will end up giving you a direction that will confuse you more than you've been confused already, in the sense that they will tell you to the front, or go to the front in 200 kilometers turn right, in 150 kilometers turn left. Oga Adam, I wasn't taught that way when I was growing up, that I have to count 5 kilometers, 10 kilometers, 20 kilometers. Like, even though it happens that where you are going is just 2 poles away from where you are asking the question, they will not just point to you that that is the place. Like, just give you a hand that go to that red building or go to that place, that's where you are headed. No, they will give you in kilometers. They will tell you in their language. Like, it's confusing. If you decide to go with something like that, you will end up like getting frustrated in the end, or sometimes getting lost. Don't get me wrong, I'm not kidding you. It has, all these things I'm sharing are my personal experience, but I never knew it's actually a big deal until I got here. The third cultural shock that I got is this thing called appointment. Like, who does that? Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it is wrong to honor appointment. You want to go and make your hair, you will book an appointment. When you want to go and do your makeup, you will have to book an appointment. When you even want to go and cut your ordinary hair, that me and you, if you are from Nigeria, who can just walk into any barbing salon and just say, or any salon at all, and just say, this is what I want to make. This one, you have to book an appointment. The appointment, it's something else. You who just watching me, it might not be a big deal, but for me, when I came newly, it was a big deal. Like, just having to not just get things done like this ASAP, it was a big deal for me. Just having to say, I would have done this thing like in an hour or two, but I will have to book an appointment for maybe tomorrow. Or sometimes you might not even decide when you come for the appointment. They will be the one deciding for you and telling you this is when you should come. And sometimes you might not even be free on that day, but just because they have chosen that day for you, you don't have a choice. Or you let the thing go. So that's my number 3. My number 4 is my most beautiful, like what I like that I see here in Italy. The difference or the gap between the rich and the poor is not worse. Like, it's not big, it's not max, it's not something you can relate. All right, I can't, for instance, let me explain. I can't go to the Italian supermarket now or to the mall and get a stuff or groceries for 100 euro, and an Italian, like a citizen of this country, goes to the same mall and gets groceries of 50 euro. You can't say I'm the one richer. You can't say he's the one who isn't rich. You get, it doesn't happen. Like, you just live your life according to your means. I don't know if that makes sense. You just live your life according to what you can afford. Like, you don't live your life, there is no, like, let me just put it in a very clear term. There is no gap, like no special mall for the rich and special supermarkets for the migrants like me, or for the people like me who came into the country, who maybe doesn't have all it takes yet to be concluded or to be called a wealthy person. Do you get? You are coming with your bicycle, the other person is coming with his car. You park at the same parking lot. The only difference is this: there is a space meant for the bicycle. You just go there and chain in your bicycle, while the car person goes where he or she is supposed to park his car and park there. You get? But it's the same parking lot. There is no special life for the rich and special life for the poor. You get? You cannot easily tell the difference. If you can relate, please talk to me in the comment area. All right? You can easily tell the difference. All right? There is no big difference, unlike in Nigeria. If you are rich, you are rich. Sorry, if you are there, you are there. The difference is max. Like, it is heavy, it's big. You get? To like, the difference is just there. All right? The rich in Nigeria, don't get me wrong, the rich, you just can't tell that this is a rich person, this is a poor person, and this is an average person. Like, the classes are just there. But unlike here, there are no class difference. That's what I'm trying to say. There are no class difference. Everybody is equal. Like, equal in the sense that everybody lives within their midst. So that's my thought, and that is the most intriguing part of it for me. Number 5, means of transportation. The timing of transportation. I don't know about you guys, so I'm speaking for myself. Alright, don't come for me. It's something else. For instance, I want to get something like quick. Like, I just want to get to a place easily or in few minutes. I will have to check time for my box, or time for the tram, or time for the train, and that thing is annoying. I'm sorry. Nigeria, if I finish getting ready and I'm headed somewhere, I can either call a cab if where I'm going is quite like the kind of place that needs a cab. I'm neither call a cab like 10 minutes before I leave, or if my house is very close to the road, I just stop a bus and I go, or a bike, or even a tricycle. You get? But here, no, I will have to wait for them. And sorry guys, it's not funny. Yeah? Like where I stay, if you don't get a bus, the earliest bus is 4:45 a.m. My work resumes by 6. Or for instance, let's say your work resumes by 6. You will get that bus of 4:45. Because if that bus leaves, the one you are going to get again is 7:15 a.m. Meaning if you miss that one of 4:45 a.m., the one you're getting again, you can't meet up with work. Is that not appalling? Eh? Okay, can't somebody who resumes work by 6 gets to the bus stop by 5:15, get a bus and leave, depending on the distance from his or her home to his or her workplace or her office place? But this one, no. You will have to go to the bus stop, get a bus, go to where you work, and stay there till work resumes. And some of them here, sorry to add this, when you get there, you are expected to resume work. Instead of the time predicted, like the normal time that is written in your contract paper that you are supposed to start work by 6 a.m., they will expect you to start working by 5:50. That 10 minutes you have worked is free. Why? Because you arrived earlier and they feel like you have rested too much, you should start working. It's not fine by me. It's not fine, and I don't like it. So those are the shock that hits me. Like, some of them, I'm still finding my way around it. Like the transportation system, I don't like it at all. I wish it could be just like the normal Nigeria transportation system that I like, that I know of. You just get ready according to your time, get out, get your car, get your bus, get your tricycle, get your bike, and off you go to wherever you want to go to. But here it's a no. You will have to wait for their time. Like, it's always their timing. And what about my own timing? Eh? That's the problem. I just work with their timing. What happens to my own timing? So it's annoying. And those are the cultural shock. Those are the things that I feel or I see are different from Nigeria, where I come from. All right. They are quite different because I never experienced these things while I was back home in Nigeria. It's saying, you say, when you are in Rome, behave like the Roman, and voila, I'm here. So it is well. So see you guys in another video. If you have watched to this extent, please subscribe, join this beautiful family. Let's be one happy family. Let's grow together, guys. Please share with me in the comment section where you currently are or where you're currently based. Let me know the things that shocked you when you got into that country. Let me know what you saw different from what you used to know. Like, are you the one passing through that same shock? Are you still passing through it, or you are trying to overcome it, or how has it been? Just share with me. All right, don't mind my scarf. I'm just coming back from church and I decided to film this video for you guys. Bye.